I'm sexy, I'm gorgeous, I'm BAFTA's rising star. Actually, you're just a sex pest. I think the case is so interesting. It's so interesting. We'll talk about it in two ways, I guess, I'm imagining. We'll talk about it in terms of what it's like to be involved in one of these investigations, to run it, and then to have to go through something like this. And I'm talking always first about the victims in that, but also about the people who then have to defend it, the journalism. Also, I suppose, what it means for wider TV culture and some of those other things. There was a really memorable New York Daily News cover when Bill Cosby's accusers came out, and they did he said, she said, she said, she said, she said, she said, and they did 51 accusers. Now, there were 22 accusers here, and The Guardian had 26 witnesses. The inside word on these kind of cases is that you can maybe get them over the line if you have 4 or 5 incredible witnesses, or 2 or 3 like absolutely extraordinary witnesses who, will go all the way for you. Here they had 26. A lot of Noel Clarke's ones didn't turn up, which I think is quite significant because
a lot of the witnesses for his defence.
5 or 6 of his didn't turn up, perhaps not wanting when it came down to it. That works both ways. It's very, very hard. And actually, when you're running investigations like this, because of the nature of our libel laws, you have to say to people when you're writing these stories, would you be willing to testify? You're not held to it. Of course, lots of women say yes. A lot of women think it's hard enough to even say anything about this to anybody. It's hard enough to talk to a journalist, even under the cover of anonymity. So a lot of people say, I would testify. But when it comes to it and you realise how much it involves.
And also, we're all human beings, and we read the news, and we do see that people get away with it sometimes. And someone who gets away with it suddenly has more power than they had before. And this is someone who had a power over you in the first place. So that's a very, very scary, very brave thing to do.
It's incredibly brave. Actually, Michaela Cole at the time said, speaking about these incidents takes a lot of strength because some call them grey areas. They are, however, far from grey. These behaviours are unprofessional, violent, and can destroy a person's perception of themselves, their places in the world, and their career irreparably.
His genuine shock that this behaviour was seen as anything other than I'm just a Jack the Lad and I'm the producer